What's going on, guys? Evan here, bringing you a Gotham City Imposters gameplay commentary, and yes, I'm still a Xenogears and Dark Souls enthusiast. It's just nice to bring a variety to the channel so we're not just stuck in one game. So I would expect more Dark Souls stuff for sure. I would expect a variety of Gotham City Imposters stuff, and I will probably never do a Xenogears Let's Play on here, but just understand that I absolutely love Xenogears. Moving right along, this is a pretty new game. It came out, last night. Came out on the 7th at like the wee hours of the morning. I played like 2 games. I had also played the beta before that, so I have some experience with the game. I guess I should walk everyone through the basic premise of this game. This plays a lot like Team Fortress 2 meets Call of Duty, but way more Team Fortress 2 than Call of Duty. There's a lot of different gameplay elements, and this is going to be sort of an overview of gameplay rather than a strategy or walkthrough video. I will be bringing strategy videos. Not that I'm an expert, not that anyone's an expert, but I do know that I've had some pretty good games, so let's just jump right into it. You pick 2 weapons from a list of weapons in the game. There's like the list is primary and secondary, but there's really no difference in which slot you put the weapon. It's just what you raise up first when you spawn. There are no like specific secondary weapons. There's just 2 weapon slots, each of which get an attachment. The attachments are a lot like Call of Duty, like extended mag, suppressor, penetrator ammo, which is like FMJ, etc. So there's your weapon customization. You can put paint on your guns. You unlock different paints by, of course, accomplishing challenges like headshots or kills with particular attachments. That's how you unlock the different paint jobs. So I hope I'm not talking too fast. I'll try to slow it down. I feel like there's a lot I need to cram in since it's a brand new game, but let me slow down here and relax the commentary a little bit so I'm not like motor mouthing through this whole thing. So next up after that, after you choose your weapons, your paint job, and your attachment, you have access to 2 perks. The perks are also really reminiscent of Call of Duty. There's basically like a ghost perk, because there's like there's an item that lets you see people through walls, like a Far Sight from Perfect Dark, but doesn't let you kill anybody like in Perfect Dark. So there's like a ghost perk that hides you from that. There's a perk that increases your life, a perk that increases your damage. And then there's a second slot of perks, which is just like Call of Duty in that there's a different set of perks available in that slot than in the first. There's Tier 1 perks and Tier 2 perks, and they're specific to that tier. There is no Tier 3. It's a 2-perk kind of game, but the perks do a little bit more, and they're a little bit more fascinating. Like, I'm particularly fond of the no extra damage from headshots perk. Helps me stay alive against the all-pro snipers I occasionally run into. But alright, that's the perks and the weapons, but the customization doesn't nearly end there. Next you can choose your body type, which basically goes from like a stick figurine dude, like super thin, to like really fat and bulky. Like the guy on the right here on this scoreboard is rocking the heavy body type, so he has a ton of life. And the difference between like a thin body and a high life body is astronomical. But thankfully this game isn't all about life. Like in Call of Duty, if you could walk at like 1 mile per hour and have like 10 times as much life, that'd be nuts. Oh wait, that's Juggernaut, it sucks. But actually, in this game, you can pretty much spawn as a Juggernaut, but it doesn't really matter because this isn't a Twitch shooter. Like even the lowest life character has a significant amount of life. Like it's gonna take 5 or 6 rounds to put him down, so and that's with a heavy weapon. So as a result, positioning is really important, excuse me. Knowing when to run away from fights is critical. I mean, you're gonna get in fights you can't possibly win. Class setup is really important too. You have to put things together that make logical sense. So you can pick a body type, and that drastically affects your gameplay because your speed and your life are both dependent on your body type. And there is a melee, like in Call of Duty, like a knife that's on the right panic stick, but it's not an instant kill knife. It's just a significant amount of damage on each swing. So it's more of like a finishing weapon, or if you jump somebody, you can start knifing them. It's useful, but don't overrate it. It's more of like a you need to reload, so you just knife kind of thing. And ironically, the smaller your body type, the less damage it does in melee. So in Call of Duty, if you wanted to knife everybody, you wanted like Marathon and Lightweight and Commando, and you just run around and knife everybody. That doesn't work here because your knife gets weaker and weaker the faster you move, basically. So there's ways around this, which I'll get to later, but that's the ultimate gist of it. Is it's pretty balanced in that the melee is stronger on the bigger guys, which to me makes a lot of sense. It's just counterintuitive to my Call of Duty playstyle practice. But in any case, the customization still isn't over. I mean, you can do a bunch of cosmetic stuff, like what your face looks like, what kind of cape you wear, etc, etc, etc. That's really no big deal. It doesn't affect gameplay at all, it just looks cool. You can get like a little World of Warcraft style pet that follows you around. That's pretty cool too. The fun doesn't end there either though. Next you pick probably the two most important parts of your class, which is the two gadgets basically. One's called like support, one's called gadget. One's normally like a weapon that'll aid you in like killing people, and that it's like I'm rocking the hatchet right now. You'll see it on my right slot, and that's like Call of Duty where it's like the tomahawk from Black Ops basically, only it throws slower but has a little more precision in the aim. There's pipe bombs and stuff like that. There is no ammo in those specials. Like you can throw infinite pipe bombs. There's just a cooldown, so it's basically like an ability. Oh, that guy just drills me head on with a rocket and instant kills me. With that said, there is a plethora. It'd be a pretty big list to be an exhaustive of everything you can equip, but there's a huge variety, and you'll see some of that later. Right now I'm rocking that hatchet, of course. And it doesn't have a huge arc. It actually goes pretty straight for the most part. Then in the other slot, there's items that usually aid mobility or aid the team. Like, one such item lets you plant a device on the ground that heals your team and yourself. Healing stations. Everyone heals naturally, but the healing stations let you replenish your ammo. Ow, and that guy just rockets me point blank. He saw this invisibility thing I'm rocking here. I use this in place of a mobility item. Mobility items are usually like utility stuff, like grappling hooks, which is how you see people like reeling themselves across the map. It's basically like reeling yourself in with a fishing line. You'll see me using those little breakable gas things that turn me invisible. As long as I hold the button down, I stay invisible. There's roller skates, which let you run really, really fast. There's a glider, which lets you fly like Batman. There's all sorts of really neat stuff that I'll show in different videos, but that's just sort of the gist of it. So, huge amount of customization here. You've got your cosmetic stuff you get to customize freely. Then you get your two gadgets. Usually one's lethal and one's team-oriented or mobility-oriented. You've got two weapons that you can put attachments on. You've got your body type. Then you've got your modifications on your weapons, which is just attachments. And once you've got your dude like customized and ready to play, then you can select a variety of different game modes. I haven't tried them all. I tried Team Deathmatch, which is just like it sounds, plays just like Call of Duty, just way less camping, and you get way less benefit to camping. But that's a good chance for now. There is kill streaks in this game. There are kill streaks in this game, but they work a little differently in that it's not about getting like 10 kills, it's about dealing a certain amount of damage, because different characters have different life. So I think as you deal like over 1,000 damage. It's a significant amount of damage. It only takes me like 6 or 7 kills to get it, regardless of who I'm killing. But it's a set amount of damage, and you get special effects like Rampage. They're called Rampages, and you activate them. They're not nearly as good as kill streaks. You get like 15 seconds of triple damage when you activate it, or 15 seconds of triple life. Things like that. There's a variety of different choices. There's also death streaks that you can equip. Now, one thing I really like is you can't have kill streaks and a death streak. That's something Call of Duty probably should have put in. Like, if you want death streaks, you have to equip a kill streak slot. I would have enjoyed that greatly. But they didn't, and that's why I don't play it anymore. It's one of the variety of reasons I don't play Call of Duty anymore. But, so you get the kill streak bonus, but wrapping up here, I kind of got confused on my order there. I apologize. Next you have I go up that trampoline there, and there's like 3 people. Oh, kill assist. I was hoping I could get that guy with the tomahawk. The game modes are this, which is fumigation. It's like domination. Well, instead of being first team to 200, it's first team to 100%, which works like tug of war. So you can be way, way behind and actually come back and win. It happens all the time. Because it's tug of war, so if they capture 2, they'll start draining your score back down. They can make like a total comeback. It's pretty nuts. Really nice though. Of course, that guy gets the instant bash melee on me. There's like demolition, basically, demolition style game. Plant the bomb, disarm the bomb. There's, as I previously mentioned, TDM. Then there's some other weird game modes that I haven't really played yet, but I'm sure I eventually will. The in-game tutorial is excellent, and it really tells you how to play this game. I can't thank the developers enough for putting it in. Now, I played the beta, so I don't need it, but the fact that they put the tutorial in really helps people grasp what they need to do. So you're about to see us hit 100% and win the match again. I hope you guys enjoyed watching something a little different. In the next gameplay, I'll do less of an informal review, and I'll just go more into how I like to play it, some of the classes I've made. You're just watching me play as my ninja class. Anyway, guys, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching and trying something different. I hope you look forward to future footage and commentary from this game. Alright, always good to put another commentary. Everyone, take care.